I think I would like to visit Japan one day. The mix of old temples and bright city lights sounds so interesting.
Yes, that does sound nice. I like places with many small details. Japan seems full of them.
Exactly. And the food too. I keep hearing about warm soup, fresh fish, and little street snacks. I would probably eat too much.
That would be easy there, I think. I read that even simple food looks very neat. I like that kind of care.
Me too. Also, I want to see the cherry trees in spring. It feels almost unreal, like a movie scene.
I would like that. And I think the trains are very good. You could go many places without much trouble.
That is another reason. I like travel that is not too messy. My last trip had one bus, two wrong turns, and a very tired face.
That sounds hard. Japan seems calmer for visitors, maybe.
Yes, and I want to learn a little of the language before I go. Even if I only manage food words and hello, that would help.
That is smart. I would also want to know the signs. I always look at maps too much.
And if I went, I would not skip the famous places. Tokyo Tower, old temples, all of that.
The old temples interest me more. They seem quiet, with a lot of history.
Yes, but I also want the big city sights. I mean, if I travel that far, I want the full show.
True. Kyoto looks very beautiful from what I have seen. The streets, the gardens, the shrines.
And Mount Fuji. That one feels almost too famous, but I still want to see it for real.
Me, too. I would take many photos, then probably delete half because my hand shakes too much.
That sounds like you. I would try to stand still and still get a bad photo. Very talented, both of us.
Maybe the best part is not only the place, but the feeling of being there.
Yes. Like walking through a place you have only seen in books. That would be special.
I would also like the small spots near the big landmarks, the little shops and quiet streets.
Good point. Sometimes those are better than the famous place itself. You turn one corner and find something nice by accident. And after all that walking, I would want the food. I think I could plan my whole day around meals.
That sounds very like you.
I know. But local food is part of the trip. In Japan, I want to try ramen sushi and maybe okonomiyaki.
I have heard of ramen. It seems warm and filling.
Yes, and perfect after a long day. I also want to try small dishes from local shops, not only the big tourist places.
That usually feels more real. I like when the food tells you something about the place.
Exactly. And I would be brave and try things I cannot even name. Well, brave until I see something strange on the plate.
You would ask many questions first, I think.
Of course. I do not want a surprise that bites back.
I would try the sweets. I heard about matcha cakes and little rice treats.
Those sound good too. Honestly, I might spend half the trip looking for snacks.
That is not a bad plan. It is a very strong reason to visit.
I would need to choose the best time of year. I do not want to visit in bad weather and ruin everything.
Spring seems best to me. The flowers, the mild air, and the trees sound lovely.
Yes, spring for the cherry blossoms. That seems like the famous choice.
It is famous for a reason, I think. But it may also be very crowded.
That is true. Crowds can be tiring. Maybe autumn would be better in some places.
Oh, sounds calm. The leaves change color, and the weather is still nice.
I like that. Less heat, less sweat, more walking. A good deal.
Summer might be too hot for me. I get tired fast when the air is heavy.
Same here. I once walked in hot weather and felt like a sad noodle by noon.
That is a good picture.
Thank you. I have a gift. Anyway, I think spring or autumn would be the best choice.
I agree. I would probably need to look at both, and then choose very slowly.
You and your careful thinking. Fine, but not too slowly, or the tickets will be gone.